Hello everyone, welcome to my channel CAD and Engineering by JS. Today we're going to talk about blocks. The shortcut for blocks in AutoCAD is the letter B, and the blocks are used in AutoCAD to avoid repetitive tasks. So any elements that you use frequently in AutoCAD should be converted into blocks and saved in a library so that you can reuse them later. This way you're going to save time and the drawings will look more uniform. On the screen you can see the block definition dialog box from AutoCAD. First you have to draw the geometry that you want to use in your block. For that you should use the layer 0. This way when you insert the block into a drawing, it will inherit the properties, color, line type, and line weight of the layer in which you will reside. Once you have the geometry, you select the element and then you can type in B or select the icon to create a block. The block definition dialog box is going to show up, and in that one, first you have to define the block name. Second, you have to specify the base point. This is where your block is going to be attached to your pointer. The next section is objects, and this one you have to define what you want to do with the objects that you are selecting for the block. They can remain on the screen, they can be converted into a block, or they can be deleted from the screen. And then the last one is the behavior, where you specify how you're going to scale it. The behavior is going to be annotated, meaning the block is going to adjust, change in size according to the drawing scale. You verify the units in which you want this block to be created, and then if you want, you can add some additional description about the block. Then you click OK and the block is created. We're going to create this block of a pressure transducer in AutoCAD now using a template in inches. I started the drawing in AutoCAD using the template in inches. Now we're going to start by making the 0 layer the current layer. After that we're going to draw a circle. In this case I'm going to use the option center diameter, and I'm going to draw a circle with diameter equal 1 inch. I click anywhere in the graphic window and then I specify 1 inch for the diameter. Next I'm going to draw a line. I'm going to use the polar tracking and set my angle increment to 45 degrees. This way the line will actually have a 135 degrees measuring from the positive direction of the x-axis. So I'm going to click on the line command, and then for the first point I'm going to hover over and track the center, move so that I'm tracking the angle that I want, and draw approximately the line that I want. There's no specific length in this case. Now for the arrowhead I'm going to use the polyline command. I'm going to start at the end and then I'm going to change the width. I'm going to start with the 0 width and then I'm going to end with the 0.1 width so that I have a triangular shape that I'm looking for. And now I'm just going to move along the line and click where I think the arrow looks good, like this. And I'm going to press enter and finish the polyline command. So I have my geometry. It was drawn on the 0 layer. Now the next step is to create the block. So for that I'm going to click on the insert tab, which is the second one, and use the second panel, the option create block. I'm going to click on it, and here is a block definition dialog box. First you have to name the block. I'm going to name it transducer. Next we have to specify the base point. In this case I'm going to use, you know what, I forgot to add the vertical line at the 270 degree quadrant, so I'm going to cancel this to add that line first. I'm going to zoom out and draw this line. I'm going to use Alt snap override. Since it's not activated, the quadrant option is not here, I can press the Control or Shift key, hold it down, right mouse click, and then use quadrant. Let go the Control key, use quadrant, and now everything, the rest of all snaps are off, only quadrant is active. I'm going to click, move down approximately 0.3 inches, click and press enter. Now my geometry is complete. I click on the Insert tab and then on the Create Block icon, type in the name transducer. So the base point I'm going to select on the screen, so I'm going to click Pick Point, and I'm going to use this endpoint of the line. So the base point is where when I insert my block, the block is going to be attached to the pointer at that base point. Click. The next option is to define how you want this geometry to behave. You want it to stay, you want to convert it to a block and stay, or you want to delete it. So I'm going to use delete, and now I have to select the objects. So I'm going to select all of them. I'm using the crossing window selection. When I'm done selecting all of them, I'm going to press enter to finish the selection. The next one, you can see that now it shows a preview of my block. Next to the name, the behavior, if you want it to be annotated, meaning it's going to change the scale based on the scale of the drawing. You click on it, pay attention to the units, inches, this is what we wanted, and if you want, you can add some description down here. Now you click OK, and our block is going to disappear. If you want to insert a block now in the same tab, you click on Insert, and you will see all the blocks that you have in this drawing, and then you can scroll until you find the one. And for example, before we insert this block, let's change the current layer. For example, I'm going to use a different layer so that you can, let's say the dimension layer, just to see a different color. I click on the Insert tab, find the transducer, click on it, and now you can see all the options. If you read on the prompt, you can change the scale, you can rotate it, you can explode it. All those options are available, and you can see that it is attached to my pointer at the base point. So I'm going to click. Because we used the zero layer, the block took all the properties of the current layer. If we change the layer one more time, let's say center, and we bring the same block over, you can see how it is, how it looks different according to the properties of the current layer. And that's the way you create blocks in AutoCAD. I'll leave you now with this exercise where you are going to create a block for a flow meter. Try everything that you learn in this lesson and let me know how it goes. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. Thank you.